planned, organized it all. And he was over there ripping his stuff he got from the smoke shop, the same stuff he's been doing. You guys already know what it is. And then I take him to the sober living, and it was like, bro, why are you like, you left, all he said was, I got this. I've been to treatment so many times. I know what I'm doing. And did I get played? Probably. That's just the truth. You know, I probably got played. I probably shouldn't have believed him. And, he should have just stayed at Graceland, you know? Probably, you know, he's back there. I just helped someone. He relapsed before he got to the sober living. He went back because it was the best place for him, because he couldn't get what he wanted there. You know what I mean? And well, you know what? It's called pulling the covers. You know, it's called, you know what, Nick, if you're going to make a recovery page and talk about sobriety, get real.
Yeah, then drop down.
I'm okay if you tell people, hey, you know what, I'm sober from this, and this, but I'm still doing that. Cool. Allie and Keaton are doing good. But just be honest. The whole program is about being honest. You know what I mean? And that's it. That's it. Just be real. Just be real. Got to get honest to change. You know what? I'll be honest. Have I made mistakes on live stream? Probably. Yes, I have. I have made some mistakes. Okay? Do I feel like some of it gets twisted and manipulated to make me look bad? 110%. 110%. And am I a bad person? No. No, I'm not. And if you think I am, that's okay. You know what? You can think that. But all the people in my real life, all the people in my life enjoy my company, enjoy being around me, enjoy my attitude, the way I'm kind. That's me, real life. On this TikTok, yeah, there's drama, there's shit talking. This doesn't represent me. But I need to bring what I represent to my TikTok, because this is what you like. I know some of you are not even here to even see me. You know what I mean? I get that. You're here to hear if there's any drama. You're here to talk about people. I get sucked in onto the chat because I'm interested. I don't want you to be unheard. And there's so many comments all the time, and I'm trying to sometimes. No, this isn't a facade. It isn't a facade. It's a struggle. It's growth. Like, this isn't easy. Bro, you turn the subscription off. No, don't worry. We're gonna get stickers, and we're gonna go subscription only. We're gonna go subscription only. Nick is at Graceland. He's saved. It's the best place for him. I got sober there. I got sober there. I did a year there as a Rae. Oh, I did give you a hug.
Did you make it?
I know.
I see you. Okay.
Rae. How you doing, Rae?
Don't jump to the side. No. Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much. Rae.
So scared.
Rae, get up here. Can we talk on here, Rae?
The sign is saying to go over there and run across that. The sign says.
Let me find my headphones. Give me 1 second. Okay.
How you doing, Rae?
Sorry. Tried seeing it. Rae, you were there when I was staff. Trying to turn my camera on. Maybe I'm not allowed to.
Mark, thank you, Hasty. Thank y'all. Thank you for everyone bringing love to the chat today. Honestly, it makes me so happy. Rae, oh my goodness. Okay, first thing first, I want to announce about Rae. I care about Rae, and Rae was somebody that I talked to before she got to Graceland. I did not want her to leave Graceland because, well, I thought it was going to be beneficial for you to stay. But you know what? You're doing great, and you look great. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, I'll be coming, November 10th was my date, and so I'm coming up. Gosh, I haven't even counted. I haven't even looked. November, December, January, February, March, April. So April will be 5 on the 10th.
5 to 6 months. November. You said November 10th.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
February 10th. February 10th. March. It is 5 months. Yeah, it is 5 months.
It's 5. Okay, I thought so, but I was just gonna say it's crazy, right? Like the difference. Like,
I know.
wow, right?
You're doing so good.
Thank you. No, and I owe a lot of that to you guys, like to you, to Graceland, to that, like the love and support that you guys showed me in that time frame, like was so important because it showed me that, like, okay, I can do this. There are people that care about me. I just wasn't okay mentally. And I had to go get that fixed because, like, I was talking to some of the people in Discord because I still go in there. And I was telling them, how somebody would laugh or snicker. And even though it wouldn't be about me, my brain would tell me it was, right? A lot of alcoholics or addicts' brains would do that, and I just really needed to go get my SSRIs or antidepressants and those kind of medications switched out and switched over to the right ones. And I didn't have the time to wait for Medi-Cal to click in. Like, I was slipping quick, and I didn't want to take off running in the streets of LA because I'd be on Skid Row, 98 pounds.
And you know what? If you had the resources to go to a fancy detox center and they set you up, you would have done it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's hard to get in those places. And the I want to say, like, the state ran ones are not pretty. You've been to one of those?
No. Mm-hmm.
They don't treat you like royalty there. They're filtering you through because they're just getting as many people in and out, right?
Right. It's just a numbers game. Like, people want to say you guys are, what is that, contracting or whatever. No, the places here in Nevada that they are it's all about as many numbers as you can get in there and stuff like that, and as many people as you can keep, and it's unfortunate.
Sorry, that's what I do every time I get mustache.
No, but I mean, I hate that. I just wanted to come in here and check on you, of course. And I hate that your feelings are so hurt and that you're hurt, and rightfully so. And I believe that hurt people. And I think that both of you have your reasons why you're upset, and, not saying one person's right, one person's wrong. I understand it. And that's the unfortunate part of me, is that I can usually see things from, like, both sides. And I know you can too, Mason. I know you're good at that too.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you right here. I can be better. I think sometimes TikTok does not bring the best in me out. 110.
It doesn't. It doesn't bring the best out of anybody, I don't think. You know what I mean? I think it brings out the pettiness in all of us because, we just want to, want to grab the attention of people or grab the audience, and what grabs audience is drama or the tea or this or that, it's unfortunate about the way things went down, but they love you. I know you love them, but there's nothing wrong with taking a step back and reevaluating things and refocusing things and then maybe sit down and have a dinner away from the cameras, away from everybody else, just you and him. You know what I mean? Like, because obviously if it's on here and you guys are going back and forth, it's gonna escalate. And I hate it because you guys were so close. So I think that's why it hurts you so bad. And I completely understand. I really do.
Yeah, you're right.
But no, what you definitely gave me one of the best hugs I've probably ever had in my life when I was leaving. I know you were upset that I was leaving. I knew you understood why I was leaving. But when I was upstairs getting stuff together and whatnot, and you came in and I had my hands full, and you're like, no, put that stuff down. And you gave me like one of them real good bear hugs. And I'll never forget it because it was like so much love. And I know you could feel like in my body, I was all tense. And like I finally like relaxed my body or like felt safe, you know? And that's what you do for a lot of people. And that's why a lot of people talk to you and confide in you. And you know, you're a good person, Mason. You really are. So don't let the bullshit from this, that, or the other get you down, because that's not your style, man. Don't stoop to that shit. You're better than that.
You're
You're
right.
better than that.
Everything you said is 100%. You're right. You know, I think I definitely, I'm going to kind of shift my attitude on here and be less angry. You know, because I'm not a good angry person. I don't think anyone's a good angry person, really. I don't want to talk negative.
No, tell Joshy I said hi. I'm sure he can hear me. Hi, Joshy. You remember me? I messaged him and he's like, who? I was like, oh, I see how it is.
Was he was in the house, right?
Yeah, he was in the house.
Rachel, Rae,
She has like a.
she had a piercing on her.
My lips done.
Yes. Yeah.
I was only there for a week, yeah, but I just say like I messaged him on I think it was Instagram, and he was like, who? Because I was showing somebody his work, and I was like, not that they could.
Rae single? Question mark.
Yes, I am. But sad, but I am. That's so funny. Who asked that?
I'm proud of you for being single, because I think in early recovery, the focus on yourself. You know what I mean?
Right. No, totally. I definitely agree with that, and it's hard and stuff, you know, and I was talking to somebody else from the Discord, and they were like, you're not like, so contracting's like keeping secrets. So she's like, what if I was in the house and I like confided something into you, like girl to girl? And I was like, it would depend on what it was, you know, like if it was just girl talk and like maybe about something personal, like feminine stuff, or, you know, just girly stuff. Or if it was like you saying like, oh, I like so-and-so, then that's where it's like I was like trying to explain like where the line is, like, because there are some girls that have a little bit of girl talk and we keep some of it, but most of it comes out in the cop lists anyway. So can you believe Paul's about to graduate?
I'm so proud of him.
I can't believe it. Like, I'm trying to make a trip out there for it.
You totally should.
I want to try to surprise him and get out there and say hi, just because I know, like, he was like, you know, he was wanting to leave all the time, and I get that, you know, he's not used to that kind of stuff, but he's thriving and doing really good, and so that's great to see. And look at you guys, you got your own place, doing your own thing. I know you got 2 jobs. I know Josh is an amazing tattoo artist.
I have one job now.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
Yeah, one job. I'm working Monday through Friday.
That's good. You need to take some time for yourself too. You were getting pretty burnt there, and I think that also might have played into it too. You were overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, and then on top of all that, you know, getting left and right crap from everybody left and right. I need this, I need that, take me here, do me that, do that. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot on anybody, bro.
Yeah,
You're just a human.
I know. I know.
So, you know what I mean? So it's really good to see you though. It is. It's so good to see you, and you look good, and you look better than you did the other night. The other night when I saw you on here and you were going at, I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? What happened? Oh my gosh. And then now I see you and you're all like calmed it down. So maybe you just had to get that out. Maybe that was it. Maybe you just had to purge that out. You didn't want to keep the secret.
That's it. 100%.
You know, resentments lead to relapse. That's in the big book, and it's I don't know if it's in the big book or the 12 and 12, but it's in one of the books, and it's resentments lead to relapse, and keeping a secret is very close to a resentment. So God forbid something like that happens, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll worry about all of you guys. I love all you guys so much. And that time that I did spend there, you know, I like it was said when you guys were grouping me, I had never been shown that kind of love in my life. Like, and I'm forever grateful for you guys for that.
There is a beauty at that place, something special. And,
For sure.
you know, sometimes I miss it, you know.
Rightfully so. You were there for quite a while. How long did you work there?
I graduated the program, so that was a year, and then I worked there a year and 3 months.
That's a big part of your time, a big part of your early sobriety where, you know, stuff. It's just, you know, the only thing is I worry about, like, with TikTok and you is the, you know, the battling, because when you talk to people in GA, like, because I know a few people, they're like, it's a iffy, it's like on that line, you know, like of,
Oh, there's no anonymity. No, it's better to not talk about people, and I know what. I don't want to talk about other people.
No. I'm just mean like for you doing battling, like, and I know that you have
GA, like
Gamblers Anonymous, yeah. That's what we call it out here is GA, Gamblers Anonymous. And I was asking someone what their opinion was who's been in GA for 20 years. And they were like, well, it can be considered, you know, breaking program. But since he's not putting any money up,
I'm not betting.
That's right. Since you're not putting any money up front to bet, then it's just new ground. You know, it's a lot of new ground for everybody and all kinds of different programs with social media. It's breaking a lot of different things that have been in place for a very long time. So I don't know, but I am going to be running a Discord meeting on either Monday or Wednesday, I think it is. So maybe you'll hop in there.
On the Wolf one?
Uh-huh.
Good for you. So is it popping again?
You know, just like the regs and stuff are regular people, but we get like 20, 30 people going in there on a good night for a meeting. And the time when Pat was out of town, like last weekend, me and Joe, and Nick, Joe and Nick, co-hosted it together with Blue and stuff. So, you know, keep everybody on track and whatnot. So it went really good, and it made me feel of service. So I want to make sure I'm able to do that more often. So yeah, it's crazy. Thank you. You're doing good. Look at you. Like I said, got your own place. It's not an easy thing in LA. It really isn't.
No, it's not. It's actually very difficult.
And then to find one that's not too expensive and too bad of a neighborhood, or you know what I mean.
We're in a pretty nice area, Woodland.
That's good. Oh yeah, that's beautiful up there. Totally.
Good recovery. So, Radford Hall. They have the zombies meeting at 10.
I heard that's such a great meeting. I never got to go to it, but I've heard about it out here.
Yeah,
because they wanted to do one like it.
You can do it Zoom. You can do it via Zoom.
Really? You'll have to text me or send me the link so that way I can check it out, because I've heard good things about that meeting.
Just go to LA County AA on Google and then look up zombies and go on.
Okay.
It'll pop up, and it's basically every night at 10 p.m.
Awesome sauce.
It's
Awesome.
like one
I'm
day a week.
definitely.
It's every night.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those ones that was every night too.
Yeah,
Something feels. I don't know what something feels means, but
something feels that maybe they're getting the feels from this. I'm gonna.
I'm sorry.
No, like maybe they're feeling good.
Oh, okay. I hope so.
How do we get to the meeting? You can go to Google and you can look up LA County AA, and then you can type in zombies and find it like that. Google LA County AA zombies. But you gotta type in LA County, Los Angeles County. That's how you're gonna find it.
Yeah, because you'd be surprised being out here in Vegas. You know, it's as much as we have a lot of debauchery and we have a lot of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, which is never true. What happens in Vegas ends up on Instagram or Facebook. It's never stays here. And, you know, I never personally got into gambling. I was always one of those people that, like, I want something for my money, and that didn't do it for me. But somebody had said, do you want to go in halves with me on a parlay card? No, thank you. I tend to stay away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I didn't do sports bets either. I played slots.
Right. Every now and then, like during the football season, because you know I'm a huge football fan. Like every now and then during the football season, I'll do like a $5 card or something like that. But that's it. Like nothing more than that. Otherwise, it literally keeps me up at night. Like I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah. I get it.
But yeah, totally. It's so good to see ya. Where is Josh? Is he? I know. My hands. If I put you right here, I can do it. I was messing around in the thing trying to learn how to do. Joshy,
That light is bright.
I know. It's light, dude.
It's a good one. Yeah, it's totally a good one.
It's bright.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I'll let you get back to your chat and your people and whatnot. Mwah. I love you. Stay strong.
Thank you, Rae.
You know, and I know this will pass. That's one of my favorite sayings from Tom Hanks is, this too shall pass. And that means with the good and the bad. When things are going great, this too shall pass. When things are going shitty, this too shall pass. Like, nothing is forever except for, unfortunately, death, you know. But, you know, you're a fighter. You'll get through it.
Yeah.
I know you will.
And you're going to definitely root for me on the boxing match, right?
Of course.
All right, cool.
I don't know. It sucks because I love you guys all. So it's like, oh, you guys. I just want you all to get along like one big happy family. I feel like I'll message you, but it feels like, you know, some people are getting what they want by ripping it apart. You know?
Yeah.
And I understand your frustration. I really, truly do. I get it because I get like that too. And so I totally understand your frustration. You have every right to feel the way you feel. Your feelings are valid. Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I want you to get back to your chat and your peoples and get your battles going and what you plan on doing tonight anyways. But go ahead and drop me. I don't know how to do it myself. I'm still so new to this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm horrible.
We'll definitely do this.
Love
again,
you, Joshy. Yeah, of course. Always.
Bye, Rae.
Bye. Love you guys.
Oh, sweet.
She looks so much better on camera.
She's had a glow up. I mean, she's sober and she's so much happier.
That filter.
She's so nice. Yeah, you know what? I have to. She said some really nice things, and I appreciate that, Rae. Seriously. And wow, I'm surprised an hour has already passed. I did say I would do an hour to an hour and a half, Monday through Friday. So I'm sticking. I didn't even want to go live tonight.
You fulfilled your commitment. That's what it is.
Yeah, he's holding me. He's holding me accountable because I said that I want to do live streaming, and today, thank you, Ryan. It's been a hell of a couple days. I know, y'all. I think we should all work together and try to bring some love into the chat. I'm gonna be better. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, and you know, I'm always willing to receive. Well, I'm not always willing because sometimes I'm stubborn. Sometimes I'm hard-headed, and right now I think I'm shifting. It is progress, not perfection. Thank you, Alex, 100%. And I'm shifting, and I think that this all happened. I totally trust my higher power. BLT, thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate that. Another one, BLT, thank you. It is exhausting, and it does affect your mental health, and I really gonna give myself some grace. Thank you, Yui Kyoko Marie. I hope I said that right. Yui Kyoko, Dragon Boy. What's up? Yeah, I think I'm shifting towards a, out of what I was feeling. Feel a lot better. I've been working out a little bit, playing tennis. Hey, Clinder 527, how you doing? Yeah, my therapist always tells me to give myself grace, and I try, but still feel guilty. Thank you for praying for me. Hang in there. Thank you, Yui. I'm just another human who makes mistakes, y'all. And I definitely want to be better, and I want you all to hold me accountable. I think the chat was trying to hold me accountable, and I wasn't listening. I was being stubborn. Thank you. That game is, Josh is playing Elden Ring. Mason, I'm looking from the outside every time I see you, and I have to say you have a beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you, Yui. Acknowledging things is always the first step. You know that. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you, Yui. Yeah, I'm just in a better place mentally, and I'm really grateful that you are all here. I'm grateful that I really want to get better at taking feedback. I mean, I can be so stubborn, and it's a result of, I want to say, not learning how to cope with trauma, and I think everyone can learn how to do it better because we all have traumatic events, and there's triggers, and I don't know. Like I'm sober, my sobriety is strong, but I want to do shamrocks. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Yeah, go to shamrocks. Yeah, Lindsay, I do give you feedback every time we talk. You know what? Yeah, Lindsay, you caught me when I'm saying I need to improve, and thank you, BLT. I just really want to be better right now, and thank you, Clinder. Yeah, I want to be a better human being, and I kind of shifted towards what I thought I was doing, what I thought people wanted to see, and not what I wanted to do. And I want to get back to what I want to do on here, and that is to share how I got sober, help people who want to be sober, help people that are not even sober. You know what? A wise person said in the program, it says the only request is a desire to stop drinking. You know what? You don't even need to have a desire. if you just are showing up, trust God that you're trying to have a better life and not have an addiction that's destroying it. Because this disease does not discriminate. It's coming for anyone, rich, poor, guy, girl, it doesn't matter. He's playing Elden Ring. So, you know, really, I want to make this more of a place where, you know what? And thank you, Alex. How you use? Oh, well, maybe that's your opinion, but I don't even need to hear you because I'm moving on to a better topic. I'm trying to move forward, and yeah. I know. It doesn't stop. You know, you feel good, and then someone throws a boomerang, or yeah, I know. It's hard to ignore. You know what? That's the hardest part. Is the haters are gonna hate, and if you feed the wrong wolf, it's gonna bite you. So I want to focus on the people that are actually here for the good vibes, for the recovery, I mean, if I have something that you're interested in, then you're in the right place. I'm not saying I'm not the only way people get sober. I'm just one person that is sober.
I like this in crowd racing.
Wait, who muted? Don't worry. I think I just took her off of moderator. Alex, you were saying nice things. Why did you mute Alex? Bridget? Yeah, he was saying nice things. I don't know. So we're going to take a break on your moderating privilege. I should probably look. Oh. Yeah. You know, I should probably just ban. How do I ban the word Nick in here? Was it worth it? You know what? Right now, I have a few mods, and I'll go into keywords. Do I think that was my best moment? No, but do I think that he should own what he did? Yes. Was it the best way to bring it out? No. Would he have told anybody? No. He would have got away with it. So I don't regret it. Thank you, Saint Nick, and that's it. You know, like, I'm gonna own that part. I think I could have been more chill about it, you know? Okay. Do you think it was your place to say it in the first place? Sure. Whatever. The energy of those people, I guess all I can say is let it cook. You know, he's in a better place. I think it was, if they had a higher power, they understand it's all part of God's plan. So, you know, like, you're gonna hold on to a moment. Cool, that's how you live your life. I'm not judging you. Sweet, please, go ahead. Please, yeah, do whatever. It doesn't, it's not gonna affect me. It's not. You know, these are empty threats. So, I'm not gonna play into these little games. Do you speak to your person? Let it go, huh? Hey, you're talking to Kevin! It's so funny. I always feel like some of the things you say. No, it doesn't. It doesn't actually define me. So, all good, dog. I think it's the best thing for him, because if he was doing that since the day he left, then it was only a matter of time, and it's probably better that he's in a safer place. Do you really think this is, no. I think Nick will impact your professional endeavors. Okay, sure. Hey, I'm taking it one day at a time. And does Nick still think you're his friend? You know what? I really think he should get well. No. I don't think Nick is. Do you recognize how this will impact your future? Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna say my future endeavors. I'm just taking it one day at a time, right? And what happens on TikTok is not gonna define my life. So criminal crossovers, yeah, dude, calm down. What? Deborah? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, my future endeavors. I mean, I don't know. I want to do something. I'm not going to work in treatment forever, I'll tell you that. Yeah. It always comes back to GA. It always comes back to GA. There's no betting. This isn't GA. Like, I've been to GA, just so you know. So this isn't a problem. Well, sounds like the trolls are on, so let's go to sub only. All right, now that it's subs only, look, the chat has calmed down. I am going to try to add some stickers on here for, that are just more fun. I'm thinking about putting some of the stickers of like old school photos of me, you know. Even the photos that I had that had like dreadlocks and stuff, or a mohawk. You know, just a bunch of cool stickers. In fact, I think Josh is gonna help me this week with those. Kind of excited. It's funny because I did not want to go live today. We went to Costco and we got a bunch of stuff. And thank you for the gloves. Thank you. Saint Nick, thank you. I appreciate you, man. You've been always such a, like, you are consistently cool and positive, and we did a lot of good work on that Discord. I wish I could have been on there more, but I was just so tired all the time. We're going for the 20 shamrocks. Let's see if there's anyone for a battle before I get off of here. Oh, thank you.
What's the tea?
What's the tea?
What's the tea, baby? I was just going off online about Madison.
What happened?
So, okay, so let me catch you up. So Graceland posted a new video on their page, and it was Madison and Pat, and they're getting a new resident coming in. He's currently in detox. Well, this resident is a transgender male. And in the video, it's currently posted, Mason. You know what, Mason? Let me let you hear it for yourself. I don't need to show it to you. Let me just let you listen, okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Good. Hold on. Hold, please. Please hold, because I want to play it for you, and then I want to tell you why I'm pissed. And you're probably going to already see why when you hear it, because you're going to be like, what? And she went live, and I tried to co-host with her to try to educate her, and she denied. But here we go.
We have a trans person, right? Trying to come to Graceland. How do you say that? Yeah, somebody who's
a girl who transitioned to male.
And we're trying to figure out where to put him or her. In the girls' room or the guys' room?
We he identifies as him, so we have to really be mindful of that. We're going to learn. We're going to learn through this person.
I think he should go in the room he was born in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that
there's a couple scenarios.
I can't put a girl in the guy's room.
He's a man.
I don't know.
A biological girl.
He's a man.
This is why they have specific housing for trans and LGBTQ.
Well, yeah, so how long has she been a guy?
Wow.
I didn't even get that information. I'm waiting. So he's currently in detox. He's been following Graceland for years and wants to come to our house specifically.
And I want him so bad. I'm down. I love it. It's all good. We don't judge at all. What the house think? They're being lame.
Yeah, they don't. Some people have their certain beliefs. Yeah. Some people are okay with it.
Some people are closed-minded, and that's lame. And we're open to all shapes and sizes. It don't matter. A human being's a human being.
I'm open to being transparent to him and telling him that some people are comfortable. What do we do?
Veronica, Madison, why did you do that?
Do what?
She started this trans thing.
No, I got him. I saw him walking that one. Filming here. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
You did. We talked about it while he was in Florida. We all
All right. So the ending was just Pat getting caught filming at his house and blaming it on Madison, and Madison trying to deflect. But the point of the video is, did you see the misgendering in that video? Did you see how the misgendering to the digs at the LGBTQIA plus community, to referring to him as, the gender he was born as, to saying, that he is a woman and he should be in a room with the gender he was assigned at birth? Like, did you see all the wrongs in that video?
I did, and I'm going to play devil's advocate. Okay,
Please.
Summer Love.
Yeah.
If I may.
No, please. Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is one. I think that the trans community has a harder time in treatment because a lot of places don't know how to handle this, and I think that I think there's going to be a lot of slips. I think that now's the time to lean in on you and Jessica Diamond to get educated,
right,
and learn how to handle this sick person who's addicted to something, and help them get recovery. And I think this is great. I think they can. I hope this person. I hope he is treated appropriately.
I hope he is too. And here's my thing, Mason. To me, it's not the fact that they're uneducated at the moment. It's the fact that they can get education, right? If you're ignorant when you're not educated, but you can lose the ignorance if you want the education and seek the education, right? When I saw the video, I reached out to a couple staff members at Graceland because I wanted to help them and educate them into being what they can be to help him when he arrives at Graceland, right? I am a trans woman. So let me help you, and let me help you answer or ask any questions you have, and I can put the answers for you. So that way you're best suited to help him when he arrives. Also, I went live. I went in her chat when she was live, and I was like, "Hey, I seen the video. I can, answer any questions you may have, educate you." She ignored. My chat was in there saying the same thing. So then I went live. I requested a co-host, and I'll tell you what, I never seen someone deny a co-host so fast. And I sent, spaced out. I sent them many times, and my chat's over like, listen, please accept Summer's request. She wants to educate you. She wants to answer any questions you may have. We really did try. Now, again, Madison don't like me. And let me tell you, I don't like Madison. There's no secret there. But I was willing to put that all aside so I can make sure that you're educated. But also, Mason, you can ask him directly, right? Hey, let me ask you questions, because anybody who is trans and someone's asking us questions, we're going to educate you so that way you are aware. Mm-hmm.
I will say this about Pat and Madison is that they're really open-minded, and I think they're going to learn a lot. And I think having you as somebody to have on their team for this when the time comes will be super beneficial for this client, for this person, so they get the best treatment. They're just the best experience there.
I mean, the video didn't sound so open-minded to me. I know there was a point that Pat, between all the bantering that they were having, the two of them, had said like, "Oh, I'm so excited. I want him to come." But it just didn't sound so open to me. And again, with me, I'm a T-page. Yes, I'm a T-page. Yes, I do report on Graceland and Pat and Nick. But at the end of the day, I am a transgendered woman. And when I see that you have a transgender male coming to your home, and I see so much wrong in a video that was posted to social media, I'm trying to help you with letting you know, first off, why that video should be taken down and what you said in it. I would never want any trans man to see what was said in that video, let alone the hate comments, right? But I also jumped on live, Madison, to help you and to answer any questions for you, and I reached out to staff members, in via messages, because again, I want to make sure that he is set up for success when he arrives, right? That he is not misgendered, that he is placed in the correct room, that he is treated like any other man. And the key word that I keep saying is he, because he is a man, right?
Yeah. He is going to Graceland, and I'm really excited actually to see how progressive Graceland's becoming, because people in the trans community don't have the opportunity to be, whatever the biological and identification can be kind of twisted. You know, he probably wouldn't have been accepted at some programs,
Sure.
unfortunately. And the fact that Graceland's like, okay, we're gonna do this, I give them kudos for that. As somebody who used to work there, I'm like, okay, this is. I can see where they can improve.
Sure.
But this is like, okay, I'm here. I want to see this.
But,
And
you know, a couple of things is, you know, again, you have to be ignorant to go and post a video like that without education, right? Without research. I find that ignorant myself. But also, I'm concerned about his safety with the comment they made about some males in the house not being comfortable with the new resident coming and their beliefs. That also makes me scared for his safety. So that's some things that they need to also start thinking of, and how we can ensure his safety while he's in the house as well. Right?
right, yeah, and yeah, that's they're gonna have to sit down and have a house discussion. Fortunately, they do this every dinner. They do that every Thursday. They have a big group. They are pretty transparent with everything, and they will definitely send lay down some ground rules on. When I was there, we were very open-minded. You know, you were not forced to go to church. You were not forced to have a certain higher power.
Right.
Very open-minded to, you could be a Buddhist or believe in Hindu. Any religion was welcome. And I think that's, now we're opening doors to something. I mean, Graceland's on the internet. People are watching.
Yeah.
There's people that are trans that are going to watch this, and they're going to see that this place, is willing to help the trans community. I think this is a great time to be an advocate. And I see where you're coming from, because you've been doing this.
Yeah.
And I think that they can utilize your how involved you are in this community.
And my thing too, Mason, is you don't even have to utilize me for assistance. Like from Madison Pat's standpoint, you can reach out to other people you may know, like Jessica Diamond. You can reach out to the internet, right? Google search, TikTok. There's different places. And again, my favorite one that I'll say is you can ask him directly, right? Because he is going to be the best one to educate them on his arrival and what to expect, right? He's the best source to go to. So I just feel like education is key. Again, I joined her chat. Hey, I just want to educate you on this. You don't have to use me as education. There's many people that are in the LGBTQIA plus community that can spread education, right? There's people that have loved ones that may be transgendered, spouses, brothers, sisters, reach out to someone. That's all I'm saying. Reach out to someone. I just wanted to extend a hand, right, to help from the video I seen. Now, she didn't take that hand. Again, okay, cool. Just get educated. That's all I'm saying, is get educated.
Yeah, I did not even see the video yet, and I'm wow.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good look. And I'll tell you what, trans people today, especially in today's world with the current administration and all the different laws and trying to make who we are to be illegal and we'll go to prison and all the passports, all the issues we're facing right now, the last thing someone should do is put someone and who they are on TikTok when we're dealing with a crisis in the United States. I just don't feel the video should have been out there unless he said, yes, I don't mind you saying, hey, share my story. I'm a trans man. I'm coming to Graceland. It's just, again, for his safety, right? That's my number one thing, is his safety. And let me tell you, depending where you are, you're not guaranteed safety being trans in the United States. So,
I'm actually curious about this. Do trans people, some trans people are very open, and they're like, they can talk about, the transition and what they identify. Some trans people they don't even want anyone to know anything. They're just, that's it. They're just, I'm he or I'm she. That's it. Done. I don't need to explain anything. Right?
Remember, everyone's transition is different, right? Nobody's transition is the same. And some people, that are more vocal might be more outspoken to talk about, their transition, where they are, what they've been through, educate. And some people just want to live their life as the gender they transition to, right? They just want to live it. They're not here to shed light. They're just blending in, right? And that's okay. That's okay. Hey, Janine. But people like myself and Jessica, we're okay and comfortable talking about it publicly. And we're okay with educating and being that voice so we can educate people, right? We just want to educate. But the misgendering in that video just took me out. It really took me out. And I can't explain to you more than telling you, anytime you're misgendered, it just really digs it into your skin and it hurts, right? And then you got the bathroom bills, right? You got the passport bills. You got them trying to make trans illegal if you leave the house, not the gender you were assigned. There's just so much chaos going on in this world that all as people like me and Jessica want to do is tell you, look what's in front of your face. See what's happening, right? There's more out there in this world that's crazy and chaotic that's happening right now that people don't even know. And I say it all the time in my chat and I say it in TikTok. If you see something, hear something, say something, right? I didn't want to come on live tonight. I went live earlier this afternoon. But when I seen the video and I seen Madison, I jumped in and she wasn't talking, so I jumped live to shed education. Because whether she's watching or not, someone will hear, someone will watch, and maybe someone can educate any member of staff at Graceland.
Yeah, I will give kudos. Madison's definitely gonna approach this. I think she's gonna approach this with the right approach. I really do. Pat is a little bit of a loose cannon. I don't know if he's, he's open-minded, but he can be a little goofy. You know what I mean? But Madison's gonna kind of say, hey, they identify as she. Doesn't matter what they're biologically born as. We're gonna just, he is at Graceland. He deserves equal treatment. He's gonna have a fair opportunity. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. And Mason, as you know, with him being, currently in a detox, right? And he's looking to, approach his sobriety and get help for his sobriety, right? And, he's on that journey. But, one of the things pointed out in that video was he has been watching Graceland for years, and that's why he wanted to go there. Now, I'm just pointing something out. That video is live on Graceland's page, and if you go to it and you go to the comments, which everyone jumps to the comment section, there are some pretty vile comments there, right? And in his state of his sobriety, right, and in the detox, I hope to God that he doesn't look at those comments. I hope he doesn't watch that video. I don't think that video should be up there. And again, that's my opinion, right? That's just my opinion. I'm not saying what to do, but I'm just saying I hope he doesn't see that video, and I hope he doesn't see those comments. Because right now, he is literally in his beginning stages of his sobriety, and that's not something he should have to worry about. That's not something he should have to see. That's not something that should knock him down at this point, right?
Yeah, and if he is still going to show up regardless, I say this person's got a good chance at staying sober. And also to be an inspiration for the community. And I would like to see that, because I may be mistaken, but I think this disease is everywhere. But I think with the trans community, I don't feel like they have as much help, or they're not being received. They're not receiving help as welcoming. And I think that this could maybe do a small change in that, and that they're going to have to. Everyone's going to have to change at Graceland.
And listen, I think it's amazing that, any place will, be welcoming and open to any trans person to come in and focus on their sobriety, right? That's why they're there. I think that's amazing. And kudos to Graceland for that, because again, trans lives matter, right? Trans rights are human rights. But again, arrogance, it's a thing, right? And again, if you're not educated, get educated, right? Ask the questions, no matter who it is. If you can find anyone, ask the questions, get educated. Don't misgender. Don't treat him as the sex he was born as. Like, what? I've never heard well, I have heard of that. Let me not lie. I have heard of that, but it's just not okay. It just wasn't a very positive video for me, from my perspective as a trans woman, and I would not feel welcomed if I seen it from his perspective.
And I will say this, I see your perspective. If this, if he's seen Pat for years, he knows how Pat is. Pat's just raw. He's unfiltered, and maybe that's the goal here for him, to not just do recovery, but to bring the new wave into the house. And I'm, like I said, I value what you've told me. Like, I'm learning more and more about trans rights, and I'm just, from my perspective, I'm like, okay, this is interesting to me. That, just imagine if there's more trans people that go to this house and they're getting sober there, and they're changing their life. I'm actually like, Graceland's evolving.
But it can only be positive experience. It can only be a good thing if, when they arrive at Graceland, the people there are educated on trans men and women and have that educational piece, right? Because if you welcome somebody in their sobriety and you're misgendering them and you're trying to put them in a bedroom that doesn't suit who they are, that's not going to be welcoming. Right? I am Summer Love. I am a trans woman, right? If I was to go somewhere, I would stay in a female's bedroom, not a male's bedroom. So them trying to put him in a woman's bedroom, how uncomfortable is that?
Do they even have any girls there right now?
No, but they did say they're about to scholarship too.
Oh, okay. Well,
but also, giving him his own room too, that's isolation, and that's not cool either, right? Again, ask him the questions. Like, if you don't want to ask someone else, he's the one that will tell you straight up, his thoughts, his feelings, and he can also educate as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. Ask questions if you don't know.
And if you don't mind, I would definitely like to talk more as this goes on.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning a lot just by talking to you and seeing that perspective. Because, I'm a straight guy, and cis, is that cis? I'm still not used to saying that. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and I don't use the cis terms myself because I know a lot of biological men and women that don't like that because, forever and a day, they were men and women. So, I just address them as such. Now, of course, if I need to differentiate between a trans woman, trans man, to a biological man and biological woman. I'll just use the term biological. But yeah, cis is a term that is used. I personally just don't use it because I like to respect biological men and women too that don't like that term. So I just do a respect thing because I feel like from the trans community, if we want people to use the right pronouns for us, we can also respect what that other community wants, you know?
I like that. I like that you said that, because I've also felt like, do I need to be called cis?
No, not at all. You're a man.
Like I definitely identify as just man, just guy, dude, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so that makes sense. I like that you explained that to me. That there's a part of the community that's just like, no, it's respect each other, and if you identify as a guy, you are a guy.
Exactly.
Hey, dude.
Yeah. And you know what? You know, Mason, I'm a T-page and I post things and I report on things. I wouldn't even post that. I would not screen record and post and give comments and like to that video because I just don't think it's right. Right? I just don't think it's right. My morals wouldn't allow me to do that. And again, I want him to have a positive experience for his sobriety. Right? That's all I want. I want him to be treated for the man he is, to be recognized for the man he is, and for them to focus on his sobriety. You know, I've been live for 1 hour and 23 minutes, and this has been my topic tonight, right? Because I want to educate the uneducated. I want to shed some light. I want to give that knowledge that some people may not have. And it's okay if they don't have the knowledge, just be open to getting that knowledge. Because then you can better help not only just the residents that's coming, but you can also help with future residents that may come who may be a trans man or a trans woman. Thank you nonetheless.
I just, you have so much passion, Summer, and I think that's, and you have a great voice too. I'm definitely interested in hearing more on the journey of this client, of his journey, and seeing what you think is the right way, because you know, people, like, we're dealing with alcoholics, substance abuse, disorder, people that are not well, and you have to approach this with patience and support, unconditional support, and definitely some accountability too. It's very complicated. It's very complicated to help someone get sober, because one slip and then they're relapsed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm very interested. I'm gonna trust God on this one for now and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And if you have friends over there, Mason, if you can share anything that you may have learned tonight with any of your friends, that would be much appreciated. Again, it doesn't matter where the information comes from, as long as the information hits the right place to help educate others. That's all that matters, right? I'm on here on TikTok Live to spread awareness, to give that educational piece, to be able to shed light on something that people may not understand or may not know about. Thank you for the heart, Meeting.
Either when I haven't really talked to them, but I'm sure someone might clip this and add people. Everything I'm doing these days is usually clipped on the internet now.
And I hope if they do clip it, they clip it for the right reasons.
Me too.
To spread awareness and to help educate people, because that's what's important here. That's what's important. So I hope it's used for the right reasons. And of course, I can't control that. But what I can say is help educate, help spread the word. That's all I can say.
I will. And everyone on my live, if you liked what Summer says, I think you should give her a follow. She's very educated on this topic, and she has really good insight. on trans rights, and she's got valid points. So,
And also Jessica Diamond. Jessica Diamond's a friend of mine, and she also likes to spread awareness and education on trans rights. So she's also a good person to follow. And it's literally just Jessica Diamond. So also drop her a follow because she also goes live and educates. And again, education is key. Trans rights are human rights, and spread peace and love, not hate. Mason, thank you for co-hosting with me tonight.
of course, Summer, you have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
I'll see you next time. Bye, Mason.
Wow. And I did not want to go live tonight. Interesting. Just feel like I almost feel like just. Oh, wow. Well, y'all, it's been a really good night. I'm very, very grateful I came on live. I want to be better, get back to my normal self, and